Welcome along to a special edition of HK Direct, where we're not coming to you from Hong Kong. This time we're coming to you from the world-class Conghua Racecourse, which has recently been opened. Here's what we've got in store for you on this edition of the show. We'll take you on a behind-the-scenes tour of Conghua. We'll catch up with the Hong Kong Jockey Club's Executive Director of Racing, Andrew Harding. Plus we'll hear from some of the jockeys and trainers and get their thoughts on this recently opened facility. Located 200 kilometres from Hong Kong, Conghua Racecourse sits close to the city of Guangzhou in southern China. Opened in August 2018, this is the first of its kind on the mainland and houses a wide range of state-of-the-art stabling and horse care facilities. The racecourse has one turf track, 2,000 metres in circumference, 2 all-weather tracks and an uphill gallop. There is also an equine swimming pool, 20 spelling paddocks and a world-class veterinary hospital. Up to 600 horses can be stabled here, with movement between Sha Tin and Conghua taking place within an internationally recognised equine disease-free zone. I caught up with the Hong Kong Jockey Club's Executive Director of Racing, Andrew Harding, to find out more. Well, Andrew, it's great to be here with you at Conghua. Let's start from the beginning. Why did the club decide to build this facility in the first place?
It's a story with a long and pretty interesting arc. You go back to 1978, Sha Tin was developed, and Sha Tin has seen us really, over the 40 years since then, come into our own in terms of a world-class racing product. But Sha Tin constrains us to a horse population of about 1,200, 1,250 horses, which on the world scene represents 0.7% of the world racehorse population. Conghua is an opportunity to expand upon that. And it was necessary for us to look further afield to develop something like this facility because, quite frankly, the land's just not available in Hong Kong, and we did look for it over a 20-year period. So that's the sort of the genesis of Conghua. If you go back to 2010, the Asian Games were held here, and the Hong Kong Jockey Club was named as Outstanding Contributor. That then led to the opportunity to then look at this facility and to develop it as a world-class training facility, which is what we've been able to do.
It's been great to have a look around at the facilities here. We've got spelling paddocks, we've also got an uphill turf track. The advantages here also, so the trainers can use facilities that they've got here they don't have at the moment at Sha Tin.
What we've done here is two things. One is to, in a sense, replicate the world-class facilities that we have at Sha Tin. World-class equine hospital, the other facilities that are available to the trainers. All of those things you see here. In addition to that, we have a dedicated rehabilitation facility. And then we've got other training techniques and facilities that are available, such as the uphill gallop. We also have the spelling paddocks. And if you look at the stabling itself in terms of its design, the stabling here and the environment that Conghua has means that there's the opportunity for, say, colts to be part of the horse population, which simply hasn't been possible at Sha Tin.
Looking at the horses here, there's about 122 at the moment, but we know there's capacity for around 600. When are we likely to see more horses here at Conghua, Andrew?
Our plan has always been for a phased approach. So in phase 1, 9 dual-site trainers, and those 9 see us with a population now of around 120, 130 horses. Phase 2 will be another 4 dual-site trainers, and over a 3-year period we'll increase the population to about 450 horses.
What about exhibition racing here at Conghua, Andrew? What are the plans for that?
Well, look, again, phased approach in terms of bringing Conghua Racecourse online. We do think it's important that Conghua Racecourse play a role in the local economy. It does already in terms of employment, and it's a source of great interest. It's also, frankly, a facility that has opportunities in terms of local tourism. And so this exhibition race meeting will contribute to the local economy in that fashion, and also show in mainland China, for the first time, world-class racing.
Most Beautiful made history in September, becoming the first horse to win a race in Hong Kong after spending 6 weeks at Conghua. The reception from trainers and jockeys has so far been positive.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's going to benefit Hong Kong horses, mentally, physically, the turf track and the dirt track, they just got this beautiful long sweeping bend, and yeah, I think very positive. A couple of horses that I've had a bit to do with certainly have come back in a better frame of mind mentally, a little bit more switched off, and there's also been one or two that have seemed to have put on condition, both muscular and physically wise, you know. So I think it's got a lot to do with the longer, slower works, probably the uphill gallops, but I think the environment in itself, it's probably they can just chill a little bit and start to enjoy training and get back to the mental state of mind that they should be in. As far as the facilities go, I don't think you can get much better.
I've been fortunate to visit, many of the major training establishments around the world, and in my opinion, it's absolutely unrivaled. It's a totally different environment to here in Hong Kong. It's very relaxing, very spacious, very peaceful. The tracks are a little bit kinder than what they are here, and it's going to suit every horse in Hong Kong, but it's especially going to suit horses that have a problem here or there. So, it's a marvellous centre. The spelling paddocks, we're utilising them all the time, and horses go out there every morning and buck and kick and carry on. It's great to see. And the uphill gallop, it's certainly for a horse who's got soundness problems, it'll be, very, very handy for them. Sent one or two up there that were a little bit sick and tired of the place, and they go up there and you walk on the box, and instead of wanting to eat you, they want to they want you to pat them. So yeah, I can see a big change in their attitudes. It's very heartening to see.
It's a different class setup. I went there in trial now. I really feel comfortable on the track. The grass track is really nice. Even the horses feel so relaxed there. Beautiful environment for the horses. Not much noise. Everything's so quiet. I think it's a good benefit for the horses.
Expect to see more from China in the coming months, with barrier trials taking place weekly, and plans are in place for an exhibition meeting next year. As for racing in Hong Kong this weekend, we head to Happy Valley on Sunday for the season's only day meeting held at the City Circuit. Racing starts at 12:45, so Trackside Live comes to you at the slightly earlier time of 12:15. For updates, including more on what's going on at Conghua Racecourse, go to the website at hkjc.com, or as always, you can follow us on Twitter. Thanks for watching HK Direct. We hope you've enjoyed our tour around Conghua Racecourse. We look forward to your company next time, but until then, it's goodbye.